Hey everybody, Wyoming James checking in again from the Urban Micro Farm. Well, it is day number 41, day 4-1, and we are headed out here to the garden. Hold on, I gotta flip this around and show you guys this real quick. All right, so what I wanted you to see was all these freshly pruned tomato plants. It's getting later in the year, and we thought we'd prune those back so that we can get this fruit to ripen up, so that we can actually do something with. I'm not exactly sure how the heck you're supposed to prune a tomatillo plant. There's no rhyme or reason to where those where the fruit comes in on those. So if anybody has any suggestions on how you prune a tomatillo, by all means let me know. Okay, so back to the chicken business here. Hey birds. Hey birds. Looks like we've got all 6 of our little friends out here. They all look to be ready for breakfast. So let's feed these guys some breakfast, then we'll head out on the pasture. Hey birds. Now if everybody was this size, I'd be tickled to death. This one is doing well. He's one of our original garden birds, and he's doing well. He's over 2 pounds, I guarantee you that. So I'll put him back. Okay, you can eat. So there's always a fair amount of anxiety when I'm driving into this 2-track to these chicken tractors, and because I never really know what's waiting for me when I get there. You know, I kind of got lulled into this sense of security for 30 some days when I would drive out here every day and everything would be just fine. I mean, I don't know if you guys remember or not, but there was one morning we got out here and there was a bird that was already out. So that was a surprise to us, but it wasn't nearly as bad as coming out here and finding that something had been into the tractors. So like I said, this last little stretch right here that we're on is about where the anxiety meter peaks out. But once we get close, we can start seeing those little birds flutter around. That helps out. So let's pull up here. We'll get out, check on these birds, see how everybody's doing. Okay, so quick weather update. It is calm. It is dead calm out here, which is nice. It's warm. I don't even know how warm it is, but it's warm. And hello birds. Got everybody doing well over there? Everybody seems to be doing well over here. Oh, we got, well, that's weird. I don't know if we've got a sick bird. Let me back up here. Well, maybe I can get it in close enough to where, oh, where'd it go? This little guy right down here is still setting. I don't know. I'll have to get in there and take a look at that one. So that's weird. Okay, and then everybody in here, hey birds. Everybody in there looks to be doing well. All right, so I'm gonna move these tractors. I got one big clump of sagebrush there that I'm not excited about. We may have to go around that deal, but yeah, let's get these tractors moved. This now comes the hard part. So I'll move these tractors, and we'll get back with you. All right, so let's go in this middle tractor here. Bear with me. There's gonna be some extreme close-ups. Let's go in this middle tractor. Hang on, I'm tangled up in my own rope. Nope, you get back in there. Okay, sorry about that. Let's go in here and let's see what's going on with our little friend. Hang on. Well, I might have to edit a bunch of this out. Move this back here. Come here, little Dorito. So this is the one that was just laying there. I'm not seeing any okay. I'm not seeing or feeling any damage. I can't feel like where it's broken or anything. And I'm not seeing any damage on the foot itself. So I really can't tell you what's going on with this bird. I'm gonna leave it. It can eat. It's able to eat, so I'm not gonna mess with it. So here's what I'm thinking. Every once in a while when I drive up or when I'm moving or feeding, I'll see these birds. I've seen them actually up on top of here, so they must have enough to get on top of the maggot feeder. I'm gonna take that out today. We're gonna get rid of the maggot feeder. I'm finally gonna admit that it was an epic fail, and I don't even see any bugs in there. So I'm going to admit that it was an epic fail on my part, and we're going to get rid of this. But what I'm thinking may have happened is either the waterer or the maggot bucket, they got up there to kind of roost and maybe fell off, and this bird may have hurt its leg falling off that, because there's no visible physical damage to this bird. So maybe it's just a muscle issue. I don't know. But we'll keep an eye on it. It bothers me. It bothers me that it's not doing well, but it's going to get its head stomped on. I don't know. So we'll keep an eye on it. I don't have any more rooms for rent at the urban veterinary clinic, so maybe I'll have to swap one out. We'll keep an eye on it. If it's still not doing well tomorrow, we'll swap it out. So that's all I got for that. All right, so another day and no activity on the live trap. So let's keep them going though. I'm gonna set this one right here. Should any critters want to come along. And this one, I think the birds have pecked what's left of the bait out of there. Not our birds, but some other birds, maybe like magpies or something else. So, okay, so we got those moved. Everybody's fed and happy. All right, so we've got all the chicken tractors are moved. We've got feed in the bellies of all these birds. Does the food go right into the... No, we've got food in the crops of all these birds that'll end up in the belly. And they've all got water. We filled the waters yesterday. They don't require any today. So all in all, pretty uneventful day today, and I'm thankful for that. I know it's not as much fun watching me just come and have no problems, no solutions to come up with. It's not as good a watching, but it's good for me. So speaking of watching, I have to tell you guys, I have to send a shout out actually to two of our subscribers who chimed in. First one is Cynthia Barber. Cynthia Barber, she, after my video yesterday, I mentioned that I'll keep doing these as long as you guys want to keep watching them. She chimed in and said, keep them up, God bless. And so I'm going to keep them up, and God bless you, Cynthia. I hope everything is well wherever you're at. I would love to know what part of the country you're watching from. Pretty simple country boy like me doesn't get a lot of culture, so I like knowing where people are coming from, so I can kind of get a taste of different cultures. Who knows? Maybe you're watching from Casper. I don't know, but nonetheless, let me know where you're from if you don't mind. If you wanna send me a private message, you can do so there. It's Powder River Organics at yahoo.com. I think that's what it is. Let's go with that. The other viewer chimed in was our friends who have commented before, and it's Falcon R56PA. And I would love to have some names that go with that username, but if you're not wanting to share, that's fine too. But also, we'd love to know where you folks are from. I said it before and I got no response, but I happen to believe that the PA means Pennsylvania. I don't know. I got a lot of good friends from PA, so it'd be great to know if you were over in that neck of the woods. But yeah, you guys keep on watching. I love doing this. Having this camera out here is you know, people look at me funny because I'll be shooting these videos, or even more in the urban micro farm. There have been a few mornings where people are on their way to work at either the hospital or the hospice, or you know, we're a lot of medical right around us, and people will be walking by and I'm out there talking into this tripod, and it really kind of freaks people out. They look at me funny, but whatever, not my problem. Anyway, so, and speaking of medical, so Mandy is going to be absent for a few of these upcoming videos because Mandy has resumed her her pursuit of her degree in radiography. So she's just finishing up that degree. She's got like 9 months left, and she'll have a full-time job so that she can support me to the level at which I've become accustomed. I'm going to be a kept man. I think I'm going to do that for a while. No, I'm kidding. I'm going to be a farmer for the rest of my life, or until I just can't do it anymore. Anyway, I love this. I love doing this. So Mandy, I hope you're watching on one of your mini breaks from classwork there. I love you, and I wish you were here, sweetheart. So getting back to the rest of this deal, I really enjoy doing these videos. I enjoy having you guys. I love the feedback. Any feedback I can get, I'll take it. It's what I thrive on. So I've got some more stuff coming up soon. I realize that I've gotten away from some of those details that we were talking about. I've gone back to just moving tractors, looking at chickens, telling you how much they weigh, that stuff. But let's get back more into the details. I've got some personal details I want to share with you, and then we're gonna do a really fun walk around of the cobalt blue panty dropper. I mean, this thing is full of surprises. So I can't wait to do that one. I'm gonna give you a sneak peek right now. Okay, I'm gonna have to move the camera here right up to this area. Okay, this is how the cobalt blue panty dropper works. You turn on the ignition, all right, then you reach over here and you grab this little guy. Yeah, that's right. That is how you start the cobalt blue panty dropper. Yeah, it's pretty redneck. It's some redneck engineering, I'm not gonna lie, but it works. And it saved me about $900 taking it into the shop and having that done. It's only been like that for about 3 years now, so it's working just fine. So, Wyoming James checking out from the Urban Micro Farm. Adios.